Hare Krishna. Few weeks ago, I was really sick with the fever, then headache, body ache, coughing, and so many other things. I intentionally neglected these things, thinking that body will naturally respond to it, but it didn't work like that. Fever increased, and I became more sick and weak. Then I was immediately moved to the hospital. Then even a doctor could not understand where problem was lying. So he requested me to do some health checkup, and I did that faithfully. I did my X-rays and sputum test and blood test and other so many tests were there. And then doctor could configure where the problem was lying, and then he could treat me and cure me like that. So one thing I could understand from this test, from these health checkups, that where the problem was lying, right? What my body needs, what's going inside my body, what is the count of the platelets, and what's the level of the hemoglobin in the blood, and what's the count of the RCC and WCC, various blood cells, like that. And then I could understand where my body is lacking. And then I took the treatment and I got cured, as I said earlier. We are so careful of this temporary body. So many tests are there for this body made up of flesh, which can ditch us, betray us at any point of time, isn't it? Just like we are so careful and protective about our bodies, but are we so preservative about our soul? Do we think about our soul ever? No, we have engrossed in a bodily conception of life that we don't bother at all about our soul. We are just constantly thinking what my body is requiring, what my body needs, and thus we never concentrate on what my soul needs, where my spiritual life is going. And these things can be revealed by the spiritual health checkup plan. Just like we do the bodily health checkup to see what my body is lacking and how to replenish the lacking thing. So similarly, spiritual health checkup plan will reveal what our soul needs and what we can do to replenish that need, to fulfill that need of the soul. And there are many various questions you can ask, you to yourself to see that on what road your spiritual life is going and how fast it is going. Some of the questions can be, do I really feel enthusiastic about practicing spirituality? Am I really happy in this practicing spirituality? Or something like, am I really love to respect others, or am I asking for the respect from others? Am I humbly requesting things from others, or I am very assertive on other people? Or something like, am I able to deal with the negativity of the mind or thoughts, or am I failing to deal with the negativity of the thought? So you have to check the answers, and then you can take this report, just like we take the report to the expert doctor. Similarly, we have to take this report of this question, of the spiritual questions, to the expert doctor, the expert spiritualist, and ask him, now where I am lacking and how can I practice the spirituality, right? Just like when our body is sick, we don't give up the body, but we accept the treatment and get cured. Similarly, when our spiritual life goes on a toss, we have to accept that somewhere something is wrong, and we should not give up the spirituality because spiritual life is not going properly. We have to take the proper treatment plan. Just like when somebody is very serious, he has to taken to the ICU. Similarly, when we are become very loose and very casual in our spiritual approach, we need to be taken to the ICU, intense care unit of the devotees, where they will take care of us, they will treat us, they will cure us spiritually. so that we can have the long life in our spirituality. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.